we're gonna get to the one of the major thing that you might need to do. Our previous models, like the older models, even some of the existing models that you other brand that you see out there, they are direct drive, just like this one. Now, making the direct drive replacement simple is what shows the genius behind the engineering of this machine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go put this coupling away. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using as far as the tools, show you how easy it is to change the coupling on the Inferno 500. Let's go. Now, the tools you're going to need, you're going to need 2 channel locks, 2 medium-size screwdrivers with about 1/4 inch body type of diameter, a size 11/16 and 5/8. Let's go. This is going to be the fun part, and I love this. Here you go. First thing you do, you go ahead and loosen your right exhaust system from the engine. Now we know our right heat exchanger is disconnected from the exhaust of the engine. We come to the left. Loosen this one. So that's step 1. And step 2 will be to get your wrenches 5/8 and 11/16. 5/8 is used to secure the body of this compression fitting that transfers pressure to the heat exchangers. With 11/16, go ahead and loosen your compression fitting cap. Look, it's all loose. Now gently pull the tubing out. Now we know our pump is released. Now, as we're going to pull the engine forward, the pumps come with it. Put the 5/8 away. Now still use the 11/16, loosening the mounting nuts that hold the engine. I'm trying to work as fast as possible, kind of save some time on the video, make it as short as possible, go from there. If you notice, I didn't remove the nut. I get it all the way to the point that they're about to fall out. I'll let you know in a little bit why am I doing that. We're gonna come to the left side of the engine. There is 2 more nuts that you're gonna use the 11/16 to loosen. Boom. It's like a racetrack type of service. You stop, you change, you go back to work. In other words, there is no need to cancel any job or for your machine to be out days and days. So now, all right, we have loosened the exhaust. We disconnected the pump. We loosened the 4 mounting nuts. All you gotta do now, grab the engine and shift it left and right and pull it back. There we go. If you notice, I just broke the engine, I just broke the unit in 2 halves. And take a look. The coupling or the lovejoy or element, it fell off. It's so precisely done. Now, let's say in order to get the old one out, always grab the top of the engine with your left hand. Remember I told you about not removing the nuts completely because you're about to pull the engine backwards, so you don't want to accidentally drop the engine. That's why you leave the nuts on. So look, as I'm grabbing the top of the engine and pulling it towards me, I'm going to reach in there, grab the coupling, turn it sideways, and remove it. Take a look. Here's the coupling. Right now the engine, even if we've started, only the engine runs, and it will not do anything to the vacuum system. So now, let's say this was an old one, we got the new one, we're going to put it back in. In order to put the new one back in, everything is going to be done backwards. Again, put the coupling in place sideways. As you grabbing the top of the engine and pulling it towards you, shift and move this one inside of the flange of the engine. Let me get the flashlight, that way the camera can see what I've done. I don't know, can you see from there, Cruz?
Yeah.
Okay, if you notice, it's inside of the engine. Now we're gonna push it forward to get it inside of the blower, and we're done. Take a look. Boy, I love doing this. Here's the thing. You're gonna go start shifting the engine forward, kind of look the way I'm moving, show the engine moving. The way you're gonna move the engine, you're gonna slightly go left and right and push it forward. Take a look. As it's gonna get to the coupling, it should, if it's lined up, it should go in. There you go. Now, if you notice, the coupling, the blower side is all in. All right, let me just show you with a little flashlight. Can you see through? Okay, now we need to do a final adjustment to get this baby lined up exactly like the factory. That's why the screwdriver comes in. If you take a look on the right side, on the right corner, there's a whole guiding hole. Try to get this in, going in very smoothly right there. Now we know our right side section is nicely secure, lined up. Then we come to the left side of the engine. Look, there's another hole that's been drilled here on purpose. Put it in there and kind of take a look. Your frame moves and gets it to final lineup. Now we know we're lined up perfect. How do we know we've done a good job? Take a look. Your exhaust system should go on without any problem. Take a look, it's beautiful. We'll come to the left. Again, the exhaust system is going on. If they start fighting you, that means you're crooked. You're not done your job correctly. That means pretty much you have not entered the screwdrivers, nice and pretty. So now we're gonna go to the top section of this machine. Remember where the tubing that we took off from the pump? It's kind of flexible. You're gonna kind of reach and put it in there. Make sure you got it lined up straight. How do you know you're doing a good job? When you put the compression fitting on, it should go on without any fight. Take a look, nice and pretty. Now when it gets towards the end, when it needs the final tie down, again you use 11/16 for the compression, 5/8 for the body, and give it a snug type of feeling. Tied down, take a look, beautiful. Now we're gonna go again, put our 5/8 away, use the 11/16, tie down our main nuts right here. Real secure, here we go. Do the next one. Insert here. Secure. Going to the left side. It's gonna be much easier because we have an opening window. The other side you do have that water box in your way. Take a look, you can insert it from here. Again, secure. Go to the next one. Beautiful. Now it's time to remove our screwdrivers. We've done a great job. Do a final tight down on the exhaust system so they don't leak. No wrestling or nothing, just snug. We're going to the left side. Now, always after doing your oil changes, make sure you tuck this hose back underneath the pump because you don't want it to accidentally hang in here and start burning and all the oil start draining, causing the damages to your pump. Now, we have already done the exhaust, we have done the mounting bracket. We should be able to start. Take a look. Throttle and choke to the right, choke to the left.